There's something we need to talk about, and it's something I've actually been thinking about for the past couple of months. You know, this YouTube channel has grown a ton in the last year and a half. And in that time, I think we grew over 2,000 subscribers from where we were. The channel got monetized, and I started getting some brands reaching out to work with me. Like, all of that has been really encouraging. I wish I could say I enjoyed every moment of it, but I definitely did not. You know, there were definitely days where I was like, I don't A, know what to post, B, I don't know what to do, and C, I don't want to do this today. Why? But on the flip side of it, so much of it is encouraging, right? Like, I really enjoy the few of you that show up in every video in the comment section. Stuff like that is really rewarding. You know, hearing how these videos have impacted your life in a positive way is really awesome. But with all that being said, it's clear that something has to change on this channel. The beginning of 2024 was actually really strong for me. I had several videos getting like 2,000, 3,000 plus views, which is a lot for me on this channel. But then in the last couple of months, there was a really big drop off, and I'm not 100% sure why, because at least in my mind, I've been following the same formula. I'm trying to make videos on the usual topics that you like. I'm trying to edit them the same way, bring the same energy, and I don't feel like I'm changing things up too much. And if we're gonna dive really deep into the analytics, the views are down on my channel, the subscriber growth rate is down on my channel, the watch time is down on my channel. Generally speaking, this year is not moving at the same rate it did last year. This ultimately tells me that I'm not making the kind of content that you want to engage with. And if I'm being fully honest, I'm not really making the kind of content that I want to make either. So rather than freaking out and calling this a doomsday situation, I'm gonna frame it as a positive and say, great, you want change, I want change, so where do we go from here? And while I can't fully explain your side of the equation, which is why we're here today, I can explain a little bit of what's going on my side of this. So first off, I feel like I should address this, and it may be shocking to some of you, but I don't think it's gonna be that shocking because I feel like I've danced around this point more times than once in all these videos, but I don't love guitar gear. Now, I like guitar gear, I like pedals, I like the quad cortex, I like all that stuff. It's enjoyable, but I've never been a gear collector. And I know that's kind of ironic because I guess you could call this a gear channel to some extent, but I'm just not that into it, you know? Like, I'm gonna research the thing I want, and then once I've figured it out, I'm kind of set, I buy it, and then I just use it until it doesn't do what I need it to do, and then I'll go down that rabbit hole again. Like, I don't really consume a lot of gear type videos unless it's a product that I'm really interested in buying. It's not like a pastime of mine, and I feel like on some level, if you're gonna be in the gear community fully, you probably have that as like an enjoyable pastime of yours. And the other thing about being a gear channel is, especially when you're small like me, it's really expensive. So not only am I not super interested in buying a new piece of gear every week, but you kind of have to do that to keep up with the trends, to keep up with the YouTube algorithm, and, you know, be making content about things that people are actually looking for. I know that was really eloquently stated, but you know, I'm just trying to be authentic today. The truth about this channel is I do get offered some stuff for free, which is really cool. But for the most part, I'm not a big enough channel where the really trendy high-end products that you're probably looking for, they're not reaching out to me yet. And it's not that I don't think that's gonna happen down the line. I think it will. But the truth is, I don't generate enough sales through my affiliate links or have large enough subscribership where those brands are interested in working with me yet. Now, I'm gonna say that again. I think it's a yet. I think we're gonna get there. It's a process. But since that means I either have to buy a ton of stuff out of pocket, I just would rather be a little more strategic about it because I don't need a bunch of things to collect dust here for the sake of making trendy videos. And also, you know, there's plenty of people making videos on that stuff anyway, so I'm not sure there's much I could add to that conversation that's gonna just be totally game changing. The second element of that is the YouTube algorithm really only pushes out my videos on the quad cortex, and that's why I've made so many quad cortex videos. And you know, I never made this channel to be a quad cortex channel, and I understand that I don't really get to decide what this channel is. It's up to the audience. If the audience doesn't watch it, it doesn't matter how many times I post about XYZ, you're not going to click on it. So I just want to say the quad cortex will always be an element of this channel. I don't think that's ever going to leave. And in fact, I think the video I'm posting after this one is most likely another quad cortex type video. But I can't only post about the quad cortex forever. Like on some level, I kind of feel like I've said everything I can say about it. Now, that's probably not true, but I think the future of the quad cortex videos on this channel will be if I discover something totally new that I didn't know about before, and probably new presets, new sounds, things of that nature. I think ultimately what I'm trying to communicate is that as much as I enjoy gear and the quad cortex, I can't only make videos about those two subject matters for the rest of this channel's life, unless it's ending in a year, I don't know. But it's just not that sustainable of a topic, and it's honestly not that creative of a topic. And I don't want to pull the artist card. You guys know that annoys me. I don't like people like, oh, I have to do a creative job or else I'm gonna just be so unhappy. Like, it's not that. It's just, there needs to be a little bit of an element of something I enjoy to this so that I don't burn out, right? I want to make videos that ultimately you want to watch. That's the most important goal. I'm just wondering, is there a way for me to insert elements of things I enjoy or things that make this feel just a little bit more creative for me? That way I'm feeling really energized and I'm able to crank out better and hopefully more content for you. So I'm just gonna straight up ask you, what do you want? And I don't say that condescendingly at all. It's just truly, what do you want? Like, what in the music space of YouTube videos makes you go, yep, that's the video I'm gonna click on, I'm gonna watch it all the way through front to back? Is it particular subject matters? Is it the person? Is it the storytelling element? Is it the editing? Like, for example, most of my videos are, I would say, fairly quick cuts. I try to keep them very succinct and keep them action-packed. This video is much more raw. Like, do you like this better? Do you like that better? Is it neither of those things? I would really just love any sort of feedback. Like, if you had a dream YouTube gear channel, dream YouTube guitar channel, dream YouTube music channel, what would the videos be about? And that's what I want to know. I want to know, what is it that makes you like love videos on YouTube and want to keep coming back for more, to share them, to like them, to engage with them beyond just occasionally clicking and being like, okay, whatever. Like, what is it that makes you click on these videos because you feel like they're adding value to your life? Because that really is my ultimate goal. How do I make a channel that makes content that consistently engages you and gives you value and makes you laugh, excited, and just like, I don't know, maybe enjoy life a little more? So yeah, that's what I need your help with. Please comment on any and all of those things down below. What I would love or would view as maybe more creative is there a way to make these videos, while maybe they might be about gear, or maybe most of the subject matter is about gear, I kind of hope it's not, but is there a way to make it more musical, right? So there's a lot of channels you can watch that would be like, I don't know, here's the clown face pedal, and the clown face pedal has this transistor and this FET switch and all that. Like, that's the stuff that I personally don't really care about. What I care about is, how does it sound and how am I going to use it musically? So is there a way to incorporate that element of creating music into these videos that would be really engaging for you, and maybe just even like a fresh take or a fresh way of doing videos in this space? Or maybe just simply put, is there a way for me to make videos about making music that you're like, yep, I want to watch this every single time? I'm really open to all ideas. You know, we're about halfway through the year, so what a better time to assess where we are and maybe even shift directions in a way that really just explodes this thing and hopefully makes it a lot better for you. I hope that's coming across clear. I really am interested in making videos that you want to engage with. And, you know, of course, hopefully I enjoy making, but really this is about, how do I re-engage you and make stuff that's even better than what we've been doing? Any feedback you're willing to give, I'm totally open to and appreciative of. And yeah, I think that's it for this week. So I should probably say the thing because I say it in every video, right? So I'll catch you next time.